I'm with Marc-Preston,
Good
who's the man behind new Foundation Counselling, and we're going to have a discussion with Marc about how you spot signs and detect and respond to stress in the construction workplace. So Marc, let's jump straight to it. In everyday life, are there some telltale signs that you say people will encounter that are red flags that you should immediately associate with stress?
Yeah, well, stress and anxiety can hit anyone at any time. And there are two factors in relation to the workforce, or the working environment. There are those that are caused or contributed to by the working environment itself, and those that are caused or contributed to life outside, as everyone has a personal life. Employers may or may not be aware of what happens outside the workplace, but they certainly should be aware of what's happening inside the workplace. So if they know they have a very difficult and challenging project, or a project that is gone a bit pear-shaped, one of the first things they should think about is the impact on the staff that are probably becoming under enormous or undue stress.
Okay, but how do you measure that?
Well, the first signs of it are potentially changes in behaviours. So people acting out of character, being angry, or being withdrawn on the other end of the scale, starting to be absent from the workplace, starting to work different hours, maybe starting to email at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, which is an indicator they may not be sleeping properly, that things are on their mind. So they are amongst the first ways that you can detect that people are stressed, and it's really an enlightened management culture where there is a structure that knows its workforce, that can quickly see the changes that might be occurring, which should raise some red lights, or at least some amber lights, which are worthy of further investigation.
So behaviour that might seem a bit more colourful.
More colourful, or people might be, spending more time in the pub, longer lunch breaks, or not taking any breaks at all. So it's really a change in behaviour that will probably be the first outward sign of stress occurring somewhere.
What about accidents? Because I mean, obviously, you've got to put down and record accidents, but should people be investigating the causes behind the accidents and looking for a stress relationship?
Certainly, that's the case. I mean,
do people do that?
Well, there's an obligation to record accidents in the workplace, particularly on construction sites, and as part of the investigations that are hand in glove with these sort of incidents. Yes, I think that people should be looking at the the contributor factors, not only the physical environment, but is there a mental health angle on this as well? Okay. So working hours is an indicator in terms of people shortening their working day or lengthening their shorting day. Accidents at work is, as you say, a key indicator. If that suddenly increases, that people are working under stress, working too fast, not really thinking about what they're doing. If the number of complaints rises, that's a key indicator. Bad behaviour. Disagreements among colleagues. Bad relationships with clients, or suppliers, increase in sickness levels, and then on a wider scale, sudden increases in staff turnover. People just opt out because they feel that there's too much stress. And there are a lot of things that companies can do to monitor this. If they put in place KPIs, key performance indicators, to measure those things we just discussed, but also looking at early retirement through ill health over a period of time. When people leave, carrying out an effective exit interview to find out really why people are leaving. Effective staff appraisals. Open discussions about mental health issues and stress, and then making sure that people have access to an EAP as an outlet for them to discuss confidentially issues that may be concerning them. may be work related, may be personal related, but there needs to be a mechanism in the workplace that helps people deal with these issues that have a big impact on working life and potentially profitability of a company.